everybody, welcome to Corinna Draws Stuff. My name is Corinna, and today we are going to be drawing my two characters, Emil and Bay. Did I say we? No, you're not drawing. I am. What? Why would I say that? Anyways, so I am drawing my own characters. Now, those of you who follow me on Tumblr know that a lot of my art that I put out into the internet void it's a lot of fan art. My blog was built off of fan art. It started off with Doctor Who, pictures of Clara, then moved on to Percy Jackson, then Harry Potter, and it's basically settled in like a mixture of Voltron, Harry Potter, Batman basically now. But lately, for like the past 4 months, I have been drawing lots and lots of my own art, which is something that's pretty cool. I love seeing other artists like draw their own things, but it's so weird that I've suddenly been doing it, and there is a reason for this. There's a reason why I'm suddenly like, here, look at all these characters, love all these characters, and I will be discussing this in like a little bit of time. Give it like a couple of minutes. Because first off, let's start off with what I'm drawing. So, like I said, I'm drawing two characters, Emil and Bay. On the right, we have Emil, and on the left, we have Bay. You can't really tell because, like, I'm just mapping out their positions basically right now. So what this picture is going to end up being is a little scene of Bay and Emil eating ice cream together, kind of moping around because their crushes either A, they don't really notice their affections, or B, they think they're annoying, kind of the normal pining stuff, right? So first off, we're going to be starting with Emil. Emil, he is my soft pastel boy. He loves his pastels, his flowers, his chocolate, his cute things. He loves it. He's kind of the character where I'm just like, screw the gender norms. Like, this boy, he is gonna love his pink, he's gonna love everything, and he's not gonna let it threaten his masculinity, I say in quotation marks. What do I know about masculinity? I don't know. So moving on. He is a fairy, fae, whatever you want to call it. I go with fae, in this kind of universe. And just to give you context on, like, this universe in general, it's basically a world where supernatural beings and humans try to coexist. There's going to be their problems because, you know, we're all humans here and we have our problems. Like, why would it be any different if, like, suddenly, like, oh, there's vampires living over here, there's, like, fairies over here, oh my gosh, it's not going to be peaceful. But, so half of my characters, are actually supernatural beings, and the other half are pretty much human. So Emil, my boy, he is a fae. He specializes in healing magic. He wants to be a healer when he grows up. He's very caring, he has a big heart, and he wants to help people. I love him a lot because he's so cute and pure, and at the same time, he's petty as crap. It's amazing. So he, like most, like, fairies, he does have his, like, little, the magic that you use to, like, play tricks on people, and he usually only uses that when he's being petty because he's annoyed by someone. It's pretty hard to get him annoyed. One, like, really quick way to do that is to call him a kid. Emil is actually 22 years old. So he is the oldest person in the entire friend group. He has been in the college that they all go to. He's been there the longest. He has the most experience out of all of them. But because he is who he is, he looks so young sometimes that just people automatically assume he's like a high schooler, like at best sometimes. And it sucks. He hates it so much. I said sometimes a lot in that last sentence. I apologize, kind of. Let's see. He has something else about him, because I'm just like going through giving little facts. Emil, he really loves his scary movies, his scary games, all the gory stuff. He really enjoys that. It doesn't show, like, from his appearance, but he loves it. He's not someone who generally gets afraid, like, very easily. He has his fears, and those will be kept secret for now, but for, like, the regular, like, spoopy stuff, like, he's fine. He's fine. He also doesn't get jump scared at all. Like, people try all the time, and, like, it doesn't work. So, Emil, he's actually one of the latest characters I've designed in, like, this kind of friend group of, like, 7 people. I don't remember how many there are anymore. There's too many. I've gone off the wall. There's so many people here. But, he is actually one of the latest ones with him and Anthea. She's another character I've been working on. But I think actually his kind of like the kind of concept I had for him, like that was made like over a year ago. I found an old note on my phone the other, like, I think it was like 3 weeks ago or so. 3 or 4 weeks ago, I found a note that just said pastel boy. And something I do when I think of ideas like, oh, you know, this would be a fun character design to create, is that I jot it down on my phone real quick, because usually this is happening right before I'm sleeping and I just want to collapse. So I'll just like type it out real quick and be like, yeah, okay, I'll remember this in the morning. And by the time like I get to it the next day, I'm like, what the crap was I even thinking? Usually it's just like scribbles that are just like, they don't make sense, but okay, whatever, we're working with it anyway. And just, so, I looked down the other day and I just saw a note, pastel boy, punk girl. Now, I never actually went through with the punk girl part of it, because I wanted a couple, but I went with, because I found something, a concept that was much more intriguing, is like a really soft boy, just like very like just my pastel boy with this like big buff, like can smash you with her fist girl. Just like it was a very interesting concept to me. So that's how the characters of Emil and Anthea came to kind of be recognized. And there's a lot in their story. There's a lot of things I've told my friends about them, but for now I'm going to keep them a bit of a secret. It's not really going to be all that big of a secret, as I'm finishing up sketching this boy. Oh, actually, I'm going to be doing color next, so I guess I can keep on talking about him. Yeah. You know what? Forget that. I've talked about Emil enough. So why am I talking about these characters? There is a chance, a very, very big chance, that in the next 6 months, I will be starting a webcomic. I know, hold your gasps, and all the people who have followed me on Tumblr, hold your sarcastic gasps, like, is it actually going to happen this time? Because I've teased, like, 2 separate, different webcomics. But this one has reached, like, I've actually already done comics of these kids. Mainly, it's just Bay and Aster that I've done comics of, because I've been testing out kind of what style I would be going with if I could actually work on comics with these kids. And that's why I've been drawing them so much. There are like 20,000 different pictures of Bay on my blog, all in like different outfits, because I'm trying to test to see would I actually be able to draw these kids like over and over and over. And so far the answer, it's looking really, really positive. So yeah, that's something to possibly look forward to in the future. I don't want to promise anything, because if crap happens and I can't deliver on this, I don't want to like have a million people like a million people. I don't want to have like a group of people like disappointed. But I don't know. I feel really good about this one. I feel really hopeful. We're just really positive. Like I feel like this is going to be something great, and I'm really excited to share it with everyone. Yeah. I already have a title too, which is something like usually the last thing that I come up with. And it would, if this is a thing, it will be going by Apartment 28C. And that is because that's Bay's apartment, because I am uncreative in any way. But yeah, that's basically what's happening. I actually have 2 comics that are going to be coming out. Not like full, like blown comics or anything. I'm going to have, I think, the first one I'm going to be working on will probably be a 2 to 3 page comic. And it's going to star Bay and Aster again, because I love those boys with all my heart. And then the second one, and I think it will be the last of my test comic series, is going to be Emil and Anthea. And I've already got the stories like written down. It's all written out. It's all ready for me to kind of like block out and like work on, but I actually have to like find the motivation and time to work on that. So yeah, I'm going to be working hard on those. Those are going to be my last kind of test runs to see, okay, Corinna, are you going to be doing this? And I will announce it very soon after if I'm like, yes, okay, I can make this commitment. I'm going to be very smart about this. I'm not going to like commit to any time commitment, because especially with my job, if I were to work on this, I would have to work on it during my breaks and during free time, and there is not much guaranteed free time with what I'm doing. So it would take a long time just to even get one like full chapter out. And I'm not the person who enjoys releasing things page by page. That's just, I get very annoyed when I have to like wait that long. So I'm going to be someone who kind of like hoards all the comic pages together and then releases it all at once in like one entire chapter. Like actual comic books do. Like that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, now in this drawing, we are moving on to Bay. My one true Bay. Just kidding. First of all, Bay hates it when you make any Bay jokes about his name. He is a witch. He is a witch boy, and he will curse you. He's done it before, and he will do it again. So, let's talk about Bay. For those of you who follow me on Tumblr, it is very obvious that Bay is my favorite because I draw him the most. Bay is a Korean witch boy. He can speak Korean. The only reason he can speak Korean is because I'm currently learning Korean. So it gives me extra incentive to learn more, because I can have fun having him like mumble random like insults at people, just kind of different things just to be little snarky Bay. Bay is actually, he's a good boy. He's a good boy, good boy. Yeah, let's actually say things. He is a witch. He specializes in potion making. If you're wondering about how good his spells are, if he starts performing a spell, you need to run away in the opposite direction, because 9 out of 10 times it's going to explode in his face and probably your face as well. He's not good at it. He's amazing at potions, but when it comes to spells, like there's just something in his brain that like doesn't click. Like he knows the names, like he knows the names of the spells. He knows exactly how he's supposed to like perform the spell. But when it comes to actually like the magic working with him, it doesn't. And he doesn't know why. And he's kind of given up on it. He tries to avoid using magic as much as possible because he knows it's probably not gonna work out that well. And so yeah, he's very good at potions, like I was saying, and he's dreamt of having his own potion shop since he was a little kid. This kind of built off, this was a dream that kind of came to be because his aunt she didn't have a potions shop. She was more into kind of like the seer, like, I can see the future, blah, 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 kind of that, kind of just a little mystic shop, I guess. She sold amulets, different things like that. She was good with magic, that woman. Very good with magic, but not Bay. And so he just decided, he's like, yeah, when I grow up, I want to have my own potion shop. I don't know why he's Texan now. Oh gosh, he's not Texan. That is not canon. No. Yeah. Bay is a fashionable boy. If you... Okay, most of his outfits, nobody's like ever brought this up because I don't think I have many BTS fans as like in my audience members. I guess you can say that. I don't know what to, just like followers on Tumblr. Not a lot of them are like hardcore BTS fans and realize that a lot of Bay's outfits are based off of the street kind of wear that like the paparazzi will take pictures of them in. Just those, like, I don't know, a lot of like K-pop idols just have really great fashion, like just not things that people put them in, just like what they're wearing on the street, and it's great. And I love pinning things on Pinterest. I have like an entire board like dedicated to like apartment 28C fashion, and it's I don't know, it's fun. I just have fun drawing him in like nice clothes. Yeah. Some other things about Bay. He loves pineapple on his pizza. I made him love that because I love pineapple on my pizza, and I wanted to feel like I wasn't the only one, even though my friends, they don't mind it either. But just like I needed some extra moral support with that. So hey, he likes pineapple on his pizza. You can fight him on that, and he'll just steal all the pineapple off your pizza, so that way you don't have to eat it. So yeah. What else is about him? Oh my gosh. He also, usually Bae has a choker that he's wearing with a kind of potion, and I haven't like really like explained what that potion is. It's always there, and you know what? I'm gonna be a jerk and continue to not explain it, because it's really like not like anything dramatic. It's not like, oh, it's housing my soul, this is the only thing keeping me alive. No, it's nothing like that. It's just a little emergency potion. What it's for, yeah, I may never tell you. You'll find out definitely. I think lately I've been working on like concepts for different like chapters I can make for this story if I ever decide to turn it into like a full web comic. I have an idea, and it part of like the first part of the chapter is centered around that potion on there, which makes it sound a lot more dramatic than it is. It's no, you're just using that potion a lot. But yeah, that's talk about. I'm like afraid to like talk too much about him, because I don't want to give away like spoilers of things that could happen in the future. I just don't want to. It's a thing. I'm gonna keep it to myself and to a couple of my confidants. I don't know. But yeah, so that's basically what's going on with characters. I have other characters. We've got a vampire girl named what's her face? Saffron. We've got her cousin, vampire boy Aster, which if you know Bae, you have most likely seen Aster right there with him. And you could be like, oh, Krita, are they boyfriends? And I could be like, oh, wouldn't that be nice? And that sounds like really sarcastic, but no, it's just it's a thing. It's a spoiler thing. Spoiler. I repeat words when I don't know what to say. I'm running out of things, but I've got like 4 minutes till this drawing is done, so let's talk about things. I am back. And this is like the first video I've done since a while. It was back when my hair was purple. Now, my hair is no longer purple. It's blonde. I'm back at blonde, and y'all will see this in a little bit. I have another video that I'm planning. It'll be a talking video. I think it's going to be art focused again. I'm trying to focus more on art. I want to do another cooking video, because like it's fun sucking at cooking, even though like generally I'm okay at it. I'm passable. I don't kill people with my cooking. So I don't know. I've been thinking of some videos. I want to do a sketchbook tour, and I think I'm going to be filming that next week. I finally finished off my latest sketchbook, so I thought it'd be fun to like kind of go back, because I started this sketchbook back in like 2016. No, that was 2017. It was I don't know. My friend, she got me this sketchbook. She's like my sketchbook dealer. She's amazing. It's Marlin. If y'all have like looked back at like some of like the older videos, it's Marlin. What else? What else is in my life? I'm still living in the apartment I'm living at. The people that were annoying me by like jumping around upstairs all the time, they moved out. I have had like months and months of silence, and it is beautiful. Like no more kids like jumping around on my ceiling, like on the floor right above my ceiling at like 5 a.m. Of course, I wake up at 4 a.m. now for work, so it's just like it's kind of like screw you anyway. But you know, I'm waking up on my own terms. I wake up to what's my alarm? It's the Thomas Sanders. His Sanders Side Christmas special. I don't know how I got on my phone. I think one of my friends sent me the kind of the music for that, and they basically went around with the 12 Days of Christmas or whatever, his version of that, and that's what I wake up to every morning, and it's amazing. Yeah. That's a thing. I've explained that. No, it's not. I'm not taking it back. So, ooh, okay, yeah. So we're here. We're here with the boys. With the boys. Oh, I'm writing things. Oh, she thinks I'm a kid. That's Emil's problem with the girl that he really likes. She kind of like treats him like a bunny. Like, you know, when you have a bunny, like, oh, you're so cute, protect the bunny, and like it's just a bunny, it's a cute bunny. Um they're friends. I make that sound like she's treating him like some sort of pet. That's not the case. It's just like he thinks that she doesn't see him as like a potential romantic interest because he looks so kid-like. And yeah, and then Bay, good old Bay, with he thinks I'm annoying, or he thinks I'm weird or something. Oh no, he said he thinks I'm weird. His future romance is not a walk in the park. Basically, he chose a boy who's kind of. He's kind of a lot like me, actually. I'm realizing this. He's just like, the boy has to go slow. I'm pretty sure I'm having him be demisexual. That's kind of, I think that's what I had in mind for his character when I was creating this. And I'm talking about Aster, y'all. Y'all who've seen my drawings, like, y'all know this. It's a thing. It's endgame. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. I've managed to fill up 20 minutes of talking. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me like ramble on and on and on about these boys. I love them so much. They're my characters, they're my boys. And hopefully I'll be able to continue working on them for a very, very long time. So, I don't know. I will see you guys next time. Hopefully next week. Maybe the week after that. I don't know my schedule with things anymore. But I will see you guys soon. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week, a wonderful day, a wonderful life. And yeah, I don't know. See you later. You can't see me waving. This is awkward. Oh, I'm waving to an open window. Great. Okay, I'm sorry. Bye.